I used to watch this TV show, Lost, and there's this scene where all the characters forget who they are. They go from this crazy existence with smoke monsters and polar bears living on an island to, without explanation, waking up with the lives they would have had if their plane had never crashed. They go back to being doctors and teachers and husbands and wives. They're all there, they just don't know each other. And they're even bumping into each other in the airport, at school, sitting in the same waiting room. And it's almost kind of tragic because we know that they know each other. We know the fights that they've survived together. We know who loves who. We know that on the island they're a family. And it just made me ask myself, is this it? This is how it ends? They get the lives they always expected? They have no idea that there's so much more. And then a weird thing happens. One of them holds his hand out to another one. He puts his hand out like this. And the next guy, he remembers. And then he finds the next guy, and he remembers. And then he finds someone else, and she remembers. And pretty soon, they all remember. But it's not even that they just remember. It's like they wake up. They realize that the lives they've been living now, the things that they fill their time with, it's not the big picture. It's just a shadow of someplace else, someplace real. And that's a TV show, but this is not. 2,000 years ago, Jesus walked the earth. And what was his message? Wake up. This place, these lives, they're just a shadow of someplace else, someplace real. He says to us, don't you remember when you and we walked in the garden and there was no separation between us? Don't you remember when I was your first love and you were mine? I'm here to bring you back, and it's time to wake up. See, a guy named Andrew heard that story, and he went and told his brother Peter, it's time to wake up. This man, he is the Messiah, and we have to go with him. We can't live the way we lived when we were asleep. And the crazy thing is, they actually went, and it changed the course of history. See, that is our story, and our job, simply to go to the next person and say, it's time to wake up. This place, these lives, they're just a shadow of someplace else, someplace real. A place where our Heavenly Father lives, where we know each other and we love each other, where you and we are a family, and we can't live the way we lived when we were asleep. This is your story. This is your story, and it's time to wake up.